Alright, this is Oldmanpoole back for our round 3. I think this hand is keepable. It is not exciting. We have a few too many lands to really be happy with it. But I think we will play it all the same. Oh, didn't mulligan. Go ahead and keep. Go Shadowstorm into Wasteland Scorpion. Just kind of hope we don't draw too many more lands here. Hitting land drops is not bad for the deck for sure, but you definitely don't want to flood. Okay, my opponent's playing red, which in this format really just means aggressive. I haven't seen anyone, yeah. There's that red-white. Ugh, the worst opening. The terrifying opening. Alright, we'll play our Shadowstorm here. Pass back to my opponent. So I think we want to play the long game here. Opponent cycles Pursue Glory, but I think we play defensively and just try and get value. Drakehaven. Ooh. Well, don't look at Drakehaven in the mouth. We're going to go ahead and do that now. So, take a point of damage. Or 3 points of damage, but then we'll start making lots and lots of drakes, and that feels pretty good pretty fast, so. So next turn we can make 2. I guess we could cycle twice and make 1 drake, so not fantastic. Alternatively, we can kind of get my opponent with the Vizier of Tumbling Sands and untap this Vizier and get a drake. That all adds up to being pretty good. Ooh. Or we could make 2 drakes. Because we cycle, untap, play drakes. Yeah, that works. So we're just going to keep our Vizier back here. That's a pretty reasonable blocker. I guess we could have gotten for 3, but kind of like trying to get my opponent. What you got? Okay. So I guess we block the Unwavering Initiate. And then we're just going to make a bunch of drakes. I guess we could have double blocked those who serve. Maybe that would have been better. I kind of like having the drakes for the beatdown, though. Okay, I gotta be careful with my stacking the triggers here to make sure we untap before we use the Drakehaven. So I'll cycle this. There. I'm gonna put Drakehaven on bottom. Yep. There we go. And then we're gonna untap an island. Pay for it here, and then we're just gonna pass and see if he wants to try and kill this or buff it or something, and then maybe we'll do something else as well. Hey there. Yes. Root strength. Okay. Yeah, we'll do it again. Cycling. Okay. Drakehaven. This is 0 on top. Untap. Then Drakehaven triggers. Get my Drake. We're gonna trade away here. Look at 1 point of damage through, but we kind of 2 for 1, 1.5 him for 1. So I'm glad we kept the Shadowstorm Vizier back there. Okay, not afraid of the Kenra. So my opponent looks like, even though he is playing the Dream Crushing deck, he may be playing kind of a worse version of it. Not wild about the Kenra, not wild about those who serve, and even Unwavering Initiate's not the best. So here I think we're just going to... Do we want to play the Wandering Death? We can do Scarab Feast, cycle and Wasteland Scorpion cycle, get 2 drakes. The Wanderer Death gets another couple drakes and get back the Viziers. I think I'm going to wait a little bit longer to do that, though, and just cycle while we can. Yeah, this card, when you have it early and you just got cycling, felt disgusting. It's unfortunate we haven't drawn it more in our matches, although it kind of won us a game last match as well. Okay, go ahead and cast our... Wait, cast? Why would I do such a thing? Cycle our Scarab Feast. And make some more drakes. I guess we don't really want to play into a combat trick, though, and we can only get 2, so maybe that was actually a mistake. Maybe I should just wait. Yeah, I think we're just going to take 2 if my opponent wants to hit for 2. Well, like, he probably would have attacked with the Kenred then, too. Maybe not playing perfectly here. Number 1, Minotaur. So that does have Menace, which we can't deal with super effectively. So next turn he swings for 5, 6, 7, 8. If he's got any pump spell, we're kind of in trouble. And this next turn we can swing for 8, and then play a couple more and just chump block a bunch, though. Yeah, that seems pretty okay. So I guess we can play Wasteland Scorpion or Drakehaven and kind of have it do the same thing. Or we can have time to Wander in Death. We're going to have 6 mana, so Wander in Death actually feels kind of bad. 6. And we can only do 1 then. Yeah. So we're actually going to use this, I think, now. I'm not sure the game's going to go too much longer. One way or the other. Make another couple of drakes. Yeah. Okay. So we swing here for 8, and then just prepare to chump block. We got 6 mana available, which means I guess we can do. There's no real efficient way to do it. Yeah. And like Wasteland Scorpion's mana neutral. So we'll get 2 drakes here from Scarab Feast and probably Wasteland Scorpion. And hope my opponent can't punt through that. Probably can't. You have to have some pretty good stuff. One swings all out. Exerts. So let's make some jump blockers. Yes, we would. And I guess we use the Wasteland Scorpion. Yes, we would. And block. And almost certainly aren't dead. You'd have to have an awful lot to throw on the Emberworm Minotaur. A couple of brood strengths, I guess, doesn't quite do it. Yeah. Okay. Opponent hits. He's got like a spray or something. He would have used it before combat, I imagine, for the prowess. Trial of Zeal. Okay. That's not going to be enough either, though. Yeah, we were close to dead, though. Had to be careful for sure. So we can make 2 more again. I guess 2, 3, 4. No, we actually can make 3. Yeah, okay, my opponent just concedes. Thought we had him there, but we also had a whole bunch of cycling to go on. Okay, opponent's on the rampage here, though. Like Talkrop over the Seeker. Don't really love. I guess Trail of Ambition seemed okay. Just as a way to kill off something. Obviously, we still have a bunch of draws where we just don't do enough fast enough. Wonder and Death seemed kind of slow. Faith of Devoted is actually probably just straight up bad. Okay, let's do something like that. This is pretty good in like a grindy matchup, but it is too slow to save you from incoming death. Alright, submit. I can't remember, did my opponent mulligan that game? He did, so we may be in for a little bit of a tougher fight this game. Chooses to go first, and he keeps. I'm going to keep as well. We have 2-drop into a bunch of cycling, which is what we want to do. We've gotten the Shadowstorm Vizier a crazy amount of opening hands in this series. Okay. The Lust Insider does work for sure. It's a card that I am not really very impressed with very often, but there are times where the beatdown is very real. And if you play it on turn 1, giving a bunch of things haste over the course of a game, a lot of times it ends up being worthwhile, so. Take it. Ouch! And I'll play Vizier here. Opponent's gone 1-drop, 2-drop. Let's see if he goes into the 3. We'll pass though here. What I would give for a cycling for 2 life or something here. We want our what's that card called? Yeah. Creepy, shadowy looking ghost that you can cycle for 2 life. Okay, bunch of cycles. Do like that. Trying to find a land. Okay. Probably means he has the pump spell. Are we okay just losing to that? It's gonna die at some point anyway. Think so. And we'll just play our Vizier next turn. Alternatively, you can take 3, and then I guess next turn we get it big enough that it can block the Bloodlust Insider, but probably play something else that still doesn't block the Duelist. Alright, yeah, I'm just gonna make him use it here, I think. If I block there, it doesn't really matter if he can go over the top anyway with Trample. So, if he doesn't have anything, this is a better block. But, okay. We will just trade here. Take 3. And I'll play my Vizier. Casting Vizier always feels a little bit bad, but here it is, all the same. When I first saw this card, I thought it was going to be pretty powerful untapping permanents regularly. Like it's a ramp spell, worst comes to worst. It does a lot of different things for you, but as it's gone on, it's just felt like this body combined with the untapping has not been very impressive a lot of the time. Okay, gives haste. We're gonna block the Duelist kind of regardless anyway, I think. Okay. Got bonus. Fine, fine. My opponent had a pretty aggressive draw here. We didn't do terribly blocking him off, although we kind of need to hit some stuff here. Horror's not bad. It's kind of a turn slow. Could play the Wanderer in Death. It would have been really nice to get him back, but Magma Spray kind of puts a dampener on that. Maybe we cycle first. See what we hit. So we hit like a 3-drop that's better than the Wander in Death. 3-drop or a 2-drop. Floodwaters doesn't do it, and all of our 2-drops require blue, so playing Compelling Argument's not super fantastic. Is this going to be... Yeah, I think we actually just want to keep cycling in our hand, though. Because getting back just the Vizier isn't much better than our average draw. We've got Horror next turn. Alright, so we're going to take a little bit of a crunch here. Opponent had a pretty fantastic hand, though, despite the fact that he's playing like an Insider. But 1-drop, 2-drop, and a couple of combat spells to go along with the rest of his creatures. Does work for sure. Yep. Take it. Did not use a bonus if he had it. Go ahead and cycle this here. Do we want to cycle one more? The bonus and strength probably doesn't matter very much with these guys, and we probably want to go horror into horror. Floodwater seems not bad as a follow-up, though. This is not real great against the Bloodless Insider. Yeah, we're just going to keep cycling. Throwing away a little bit of value, but making sure we use our mana efficiently when we may not have a ton of time. Okay, got a horror. My opponent's got... it's not electrolyzed, that's always what I want to call it. The electric 4-cost, 4-damage spell, we're in trouble. Brute strength obviously is bad for us, but nothing is what we want to see. Ooh, and Stir the Sands? Nice. I think we're going to swing here, and then drop Stir. Opponent's like, oh, I'll take it. What are you playing at? I don't know. Blocks. Okay. I guess he thinks he's just going to get the embalm off of it. I am definitely okay with that. Ooh. So we're just going to cast the Stir the Sands. And get a bunch of zombies. And this is really hard for his deck to push through, I think. Just a mountain of 2/2s is pretty good. Next turn we have a Horror plus Wander in Death. And all he's doing is embalming, it looks like. If he had a little bit stronger early creatures, we could have been in trouble there for sure. Okay. Looks like he is going to get it with the Minotaur. We'll double block, though. So I was wondering if it's even worth attacking. Yeah, okay. We will do it. Want to do this. Preserve life as quickly as possible. There we go. Block, block. My opponent is down to 0 cards, which I like as well. So we actually still don't have 2 targets for Wander in Death, although I don't think we're going to cycle it immediately. I'm just going to go ahead and swing with our Horror here and play the other Horror. This potentially still represents a lot of damage over a couple of turns, so play our other Horror. And have the Wander in Death cycle if we need it. Opponent does have For Glory, which you have to bear in mind. We're kind of low between the prowess and everything else. That ends up being not bad pretty fast. I think we attack with both horrors. If we do and he just doesn't block, he dies. If he chump blocks, he can bring this back, but then he can't play the Honor as well, and he has to draw it. I think we're just going to swing with both. Hopefully just make him chump block. Well, I guess the fact that he has a True Heart Duelist makes that a little bit worse. So he can double block there. I think we're just going to go on with one more. And I will plan on cycling the Compelling Argument, even if he doesn't block here. Go for the double block. Do it. It's pretty unbelievably greedy if he does, but no blocks. So yeah, we're just going to go ahead and cycle this. And see if we can find another card we can play this turn. Talk Drop Skirmisher. Cool. Yeah, we'll play that. I like keeping one Wanderer in Death in hand to keep these alive through Electrolysis. I have no idea what that card's called. I never remember. And also as a potential swinging blowout if he ends up double blocking. Now, the fact that True Heart Duelist blocks twice is relevant for sure here. Swing. Okay. One double blocks. Do something like that. We will cycle. Has he got it? Oh, no. Okay. Tap target creature. Mental damage will be dealt to this turn. Okay. Not bad, not bad. Okay. Yeah, my opponent gets us kind of there. Nothing else we can cycle, unfortunately. And kills out the blade. Yeah, I'll play a Vizier. It's nice that we didn't have to assign damage there. I wasn't sure exactly how that was going to work, but I guess we don't have to deal any damage to it if it's going to be prevented. Alright, my opponent concedes. Well, we were able to pull out the 2-1 with our sweet, sweet deck. I'm a little bit unhappy we couldn't win that first game. I think if I'd maybe sandbagged the Scarab Feast, the Compelling Arguments a little bit more, it could have been better. But I kind of was throwing away like candy before I really caught on to the fact that the whole deck is based around cycling, and cycling is not great unless we need to find a threat. Like I think I used them a little bit too aggressively with the Viziers, whereas we could have just sat on that first match. The Okatra Monument really did serious work against us. We couldn't punch through with our ground pounders, and we didn't find a Drake Haven, which is kind of our main avenue in the air. So we weren't quite able to finish that one out. Although I think that the first game was very close. He took him down to 3 or something like that. And then we had to mull down to 5 the next game. So we could have won that game maybe in a different universe. The deck was sweet. I think this is probably the best Drake Haven cycling deck that I'm ever going to see. But it was fun to play. It was exciting to play. Yeah, definitely it was enjoyable. I hope you all enjoyed watching it. Definitely feel free to like and subscribe for more content. Stay tuned, and I will keep posting Amonkhet draft videos. I am planning on building a standard deck pretty soon. I'm not sure exactly what form that's going to take. I originally was actually thinking of maybe doing something with cycling. For Drake Havens and the like, it would definitely be type 2. I don't know if it's super competitive, but I kind of wanted to try that out and see if there was anything to it, and bring in some of the madness cards from Innistrad and just take advantage of the fact that when you discard cards, you get stuff on Drake Havens as well. So stay tuned for that if you guys are interested in that sort of thing. Thanks so much for watching.